So we did get the new character, so this is the story we're doing. So those are the costumes. So this is his original one, and then this is the second one. And we're doing his story today too, because that's the last thing we. I think that's the only thing we have. Because should we do the survey first, or just do the answering machine, the butterfly, and the literary critic? So if you did watch the previous Reverse 99 Stream 1, outfit is both the idealist, Merlin, and the physician. Let's get started then. Enter. So the current poll is: what will happen first? PC crash from heat wave with 3 people, or finish the story with 0? I think we still got, what, 2 or 3 minutes left. Alright. Let's get it started. Oh, do we... I'm not sure what kind of event this is, so we'll see. Wait, so there's different parts? Alright, so, okay. Part 1. Ubar. Ukbar. If I'm pronouncing it right. At the far end of the corridor lies a cell filled with countless communication devices. A solitary figure, tall yet stooped, waits within his mobile citadel. Modern citadel, listening for the dormant voices of telephones, wireless sets, and a photograph to waken. A black telephone. On the cell's leftmost wall hangs a black telephone. Its metal casting is cheap and rusted, manufactured in 1977. It arrives as a gift from the new National Holocaust Studies Association and the powers that be. The idealist. And still, the prototype eludes me. This is a mere replica of a perfect form. As we seem doomed to hear nothing but grievance of the futility of learning and the tendon of oppression and power, we might as well name this thing bureaucracy's most miserable mouthpiece. Your choice of name is acceptable, yet still, I see you bending it to your ideal. You cannot keep doing this, idealist, grasping only a fragment of a thing and then twisting it to your whim. The brown telephone. Suspended on the cell's right wall, a seldom yet refined wooden box traced with the warped inscriptions of the Arcanum. Now and then, Arcanum choose it over ink and parchment to send their messages. How then should I regard it, or regard them for that matter? Comella prison and the so-called Mantis Vindictae, living proof of the dependency theory in its purest form. Your theories are far too radical. A moment, please. Yes, let's call this the parable of the blind age. The silver phone. A cutting-edge composed of Arcanum and Adventist theory wrapped in a frigid metal exterior. Signal surge through its circuits, and frame quivers as it's thrown in the low well. Only Laplace could have produced such a thing. Observe how it has been altered in the most unusual way. Signals wander through its delicate pathways, dissolving in austerity, their source irretrievably lost. Lost as we are in modernity, it's nothing more than an effort to conceal the identity of a person on the other end. You're right. We're both bothering to even name the horrid machines. This is the most worthless game of sentimental we have ever attained. We're waiting for a call. The telephone does not ring simply by virtue of our being here, just as Suragon and Valdemar will be forever waiting in vain. In languages we must deconstruct what is taken as truth. The more importantly, what and when is now? Are we still within reality? Or is this the deficit of our own memory recalled later? We only memories than waiting for anything. Even the telephone ringing is a paradox. Caught between the endless avenues of what has been and what is yet to come, like every one of us. Patience. All we need is to wait. A scene list from a great absurd tradition. Our players today, the Idealist and Zavar. Act 1, a human in pursuit of transcendency. Our tragic star, Aleph. A human consumed by the desire to grasp the primordial core of the world, to reach a singular philosophic truth, a concept with neither genesis or terminus. He was proud once, certain that nothing could be more stimulating than the burdens of the unknown. That certainty would break. His pursuit led him to the gates of transcendentally, where he understood at least the key was scattered across the fabric of existence itself. Finally, one day, he devours his Ouroboros with unflinching resolve, a distilled fusion of sulfur and mercury, submitting to the forbidden elixir as it unravels and defines its own very form. He thinks to himself, I'll find the ultimate truth, and soon. Ring. Someone pick up the phone! Too bad I don't have like the telephone ringing or sound alerts. Or sound bits. A sharp piercing ring. A telephone dares to disturb the scene. The heated discourse halt as each withdraw to the other side of the mirror. The man in the wooden chair gradually lifts the receiver. Hello. So what we look at, there's four phones. I think this is what they are talking about. Right, part 2. Satisfaction surveyor. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Your continued support is invaluable to us. Whether you're in Cuernavaca, Gomez, Palacio, or beyond, you will always remain a valued client to the Upbar company. Silence pushed out the telephone line. On the other end, hurried breath beats against the transmitter, filling the receiver with an irkless hiss. One moment. Sir, please, stay on the line. Any feedback you will have will be crucial. Your opinions are indispensable to the Ukbar company. Our main office is in Gomez Paseo, near the Museum of Literature and Fine Art, just past the lake of fractured reflections, through the forest where the single leaf dreams. You must have heard of it, surely. You've seen the burning bridge. In fact, all you need to do is check your credit card statement. I guarantee you used our service before. Simply complete the following satisfaction survey, and you will stand a chance to win a round-trip ticket to Tian. A lake of fractured reflections, the forest where a single dream leaves, the burning bridge. The prisoner posed by the telephone is sure that this place did not exist in Gomez, Palacio, or anywhere else. But the riddle woven in these words is of far greater value than the promised ticket itself. I never heard of your company. Nor have I ever been one of your customers. But you must have played our indisputable board game, Romance Language Edition, a logistic marvel of subverting conjuncity and materialism. Regrettably, at present, the game is single player only. We are, however, working on improvements. Tell me, will you be interested in a multiplayer platform format? Perhaps you got a few close friends handy? Some fellow language game aficionado? Fragment of glass and unbroken mirror casts back the prisoner's image, multiplying them in infinity. The prisoner nods wordlessly. Splendid! We are now ready to enhance your board game experience. Kindly stand up. Face the direction of the aurora. Open up volume 11. Horon and the synthesis of the scientific cosmology, and spin around 16 times. Stay calm. A mild sense of distortion is an entirely natural response. Now, what vision presents itself in the mirror? In the mirror, the poet, philosopher, physician, and alchemist ripples in unison. A tangled conversion devoid of purpose. Now, I need you to check the second appendix, Idealism and Conjectural Phenomenon, Concordance Table. Then identify your corresponding notions and scribble it down on top of your chart. And there you go, your multiplayer upgrade is now complete. From now on, every game will begin with a single action, placing a mirror at the map's center. Everyone knows, mirrors expand the world, mirrors invoke revulsion, mirrors embody the infinity. Naturally, we hope you will be understanding. This upgrade does come with a few flaws. It is not seamless revision. Should you experience any regulation, we recommend removing all trace of material realism from the game and reinserting them manually if necessary. Thank you for your participation. Tell me, what do you think of this game so far? A question is laid out like a trap. It tends to reveal whether the prisoner is still imprisoned within the confined length of language. In manual removal of all materialist elements, in a consummate game of words, a brilliant reply, sir. Brilliant, yes. You have demonstrated a stellar understanding of the indisputable board game true significance. As it stands, our current understanding of the reality is inadequate to unravel the mystery of this implicit call. We must anchor our objective to the solitaire of being itself. Through thought and discourse, we will, in time, find our hands upon the door of transcendently. So are these the rules? Wait. The physician, a doctor whose medical methods embody a classic sentimental power model. This character has balanced attributes capable of damaging the opponent while enhancing himself with the flexibility use of cards. Alright, so gain additional memory die with help. Excision, deal damage based on the number of memory die. And Step Searcher, gain armor based on the number of memory die. Diagnose, gains Eureka based on the number of memory die. It's a board game now! In this indisputable board game, you will play as yourself. Find reason with the irrational and find answers in the trivia. Just defeat these phenomena one by one and cast them back into your mature mind. Tap here to see the skill. Okay. Skill. Tap here to check phenomenal intent action of this round. And phenomenal is about to enter. Get ready. Okay. Confirm. Alright. So, do we do attack? So, if we do attack, would that be 6 damage? I guess we could go with the 6s. Okay. Each corresponding card has a casting cost, and the number of colored dice must be assigned to pay for it. Manually adding extra memory dice on top of the cost will amplify the card's effect, casting a more powerful version. Okay. Alright, so we do attack first. Yep, we're using the high numbers. Alright, defense. High number. Eureka. 6. In the upper right corner of each of the cards is the cast chance, showing how many times it can be cast per round. So we don't have any more casts. If no more response cards are available to cast, tap here to end the round. We got Eureka! These are extraordinary rolls, but we don't need this many dice of the same color. If any rolls aren't to your liking, you can reroll as many dice. Alright? So we want to get... Wait. I can only roll 2? I could... Okay. I can't roll more? Okay. Confirm dice. Alright, tap here. Help. With this many blue dice, we can guarantee enough Eureka to cast our active skill. We find the Eureka gauge under the character... Okay, so that... We got 4 together. Okay. So, profoundness. One stack, damage dealt 100%. Might as well use this, right? Our defense and round. I think that should be good still, right? $28 success. Alright, so we got the anesthetic treatment. Alright, so... 12. Can we roll? Oh, memory... Alright. Good enough, right? Oops. Oh, we got armor. Okay. Confirm dice. Still the same thing. Oops. Right. Eureka. We used up all the dice. We'll confirm. Not enough dice. Alright. Success. Intense treatment deals 32 damage. Alright, so wait, we only had to read part 1 and 2, and then I guess the other ones are. Well, we'll see what if it's all board game. Oh, never mind. It gets back to reading. A single die appears on the desk. A worn black 20-sided die, a symbol of chance and fate. The solitary prisoner rolls it between his fingers. The cell itself shifts, imperturbable with the rhythm of his breath. Is this for the indisputable board game? A tool for responding to the question from the other side of the line. A word game shaped by the randomness of being in the pursuit of idealism. I suppose a die that never settles is quite fitting. But who will oversee our game? The poet? The philosopher? Or some as yet unknown player standing at the edge of our arena? Imagine that, sir. 21 minutes and 40 seconds, and here you are still on the line. You, sir, are a kind and patient gentleman, and beyond all, an impeccable connoisseur of board games. The Ukbar Company business has covered every facet of human life and will, and no one stands in our way. Eventually, come to encompass every aspect of reality. Now, through the marvels of modern telecommunication technology, we intend to help you become a part of the inevitable. But our work is far from over. Within a global corporate empire like Ukbar, there is something more to be done. Each day, we traverse a burning bridge. Oh, forgive me, sir. Back to business. Have you got any pastime you'd like to share? Or, shall we say, preoccupation? The answer to that is both singular and infinite. Really, sir, I don't mean to offend, but I wouldn't call answering phones a pastime. Even if it's something I happen to do as well, it's far from sort of things that stroke the fire of passion. Now, as statistic with our linguistic paradox, linear or lack therefore of storytelling, psychologic and spectacular fiction, those are true passion. Perhaps that's why the company decided I was so well suited for this role. Only I admit that lately, things has been usual complicated. Ukbar has a way of erasing memories. Is it arcane skill or merely idealism? I can't say for certain. What I do know is that I've been searching for a number. A forgotten one. A woman's number. I hear her voice always, ceaselessly, and always loudest when I step into the burning bridge. The static sharpens to the point of becoming unbearable. Then, in the unnatural silence that follows, the prisoner hears the echo from the unknown. Hi, this is Laura. I'm not home right now, but to be honest, I won't be back for some time. I'm exhausted, and I just can't stay here any longer. But one day, I will return. If it's important, leave a message with Orbis after the tone. That way, I'll get it as soon as possible. An answering machine, and the speaker has a Spanish accent. Certainly not Catholicism, not European. Latin America? Spanish-speaking territories. Argentina, Mexico, Guatemala, Peru, Chile, Venezuela, Bolivia, Cuba, Costa Rica, Panama. Why not dial every number in this region? You will find her voice eventually. That's a lot of numbers to type. It eats away at me, sir, day in and day out. confined to this coffin of a cubicle. I find myself asking, where has she gone? Has something happened to her? Is she safe? My mind turns more and more to darkened explanation that something has happened, that her life has come unwound. I just want to help her. Maybe she was someone I once knew. I can't remember much of anything from before. Sometimes I'd rather she was just another customer and nothing more. I need to check on her again. Making calls is what I best at, and I can't keep calling forever, or for as long as I stay in Ukbar. Until I've gone through every pattern of numbers, every one of them, again. You're absolutely right, sir. Sooner or later, I will find her again. I remember this boss. What was it? It was with Willow's, right? Willow's story, I think. Let's see. Let's reroll. Reroll the low numbers. Oh wait. Oh. Not too late now, but wait. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get lucky with threes blues. But we're gonna do again. See. Come on. Nope. Okay. So we're gonna do this 8 damage. I can't choose it. Oh, I have to confirm it first. Okay. 8 damage. Alright, got armor. What's Wait, got it! Okay, confirm. 32 damage. Oh, nice, 48 damage. Alright, let's get our shields up. Alright. Oh no. What the? Alright. We got it. Finish him. Finish it. Alright. Alright. We're on the second phone. La Babas de Diablo. A cluster of nerves pain tightens his grip on the man as he withers away in confinement. There is no phone. I'm sure you realize that already, but I remind you, I wasn't there, not until it started ringing. Wait, so is each phone his personality? Because Upark one was when he was idealist. Wait, idealist. And this one he's Merlin. It was a survey call from hell. No real questions were asked, and no answers were needed. No philosophy, no science, no history, no art, nothing of any real consequence. Surely it wasn't an actual call from hell. I suspect this is nothing more than another one of our neurals manifesting itself. As we re-enter the labyrinth of recollection, it's often collapsed into chaos. Given that, It would be better to conclude this was only an illusion wrought by hyperdemisia. Fragments of discourse interlace, shape the story both novel and absurd. La Glababa de la Diablo, the thread of realism stretched in myriad directions, linked by some unknown mobile force. Was it that you suggest that we mentally compromise? How possibly unlikely. Just consider how many of us are doctors here. If we really were slipping into madness, then we could treat it. But taking medicine at random is not a compromise we can handle. We don't have much time left, Polasius. We cannot afford to waste it on ourselves. Ha! To see a rose reborn from the ashes, one must at least have a patience to watch it bloom. Perfection is demanded in all things. Even the tiniest particle of dust could doom the creation of the elixir of immortality. Every ember, every vial must be meticulously positioned without deviation. But achieving such precision is too difficult. Wouldn't you agree? Of all of us, you stand closest to a triumph, Master Alchemist. All looks to you. All follows your guidance, and yet, are you about to claim, as Aleph does, that beyond this point, there is only emptiness? No, of course not. I'm only pointing out that we can't afford to lose ourselves in these infinite mundane day after day. Mental fatigue is an inevitable consequence of the strain we put ourselves through. I have walked this path for many years. The rose, nourished by the fountain of immortality, has remained unchanged for 1,000 days. But who can say if we will wilt tomorrow? I have done everything within my power. The rest is in the hands of God. Beep beep, beep beep. A darkness stirs as the old worn screen flickers on in the darkened room. A dull tone persists, rippling through the stagnant air. Inside the sealed glass, a rose trembles as one of its wilted petals fall. So is this like almost like a Beauty and the Beast reference? If it's in a sealed glass? His hands rise, hesitating for a moment before selecting a chat window that has long remained dormant. You're back! We are aware of it now, but awareness is not enough. Our theories are insignificant. Our knowledge incomplete. We need more. More books, more truth, more reality. So these are the dice we have. So he's an alchemist now. An alchemist who brew himself a fate of endless, relentless cycles. This character excels in efficiency, refreshing dice and cards. Wait, so... Oh wait, never mind. We did have cards, okay. Okay, so let's start... Okay, let's start the game. Is this game now, or... For this body, sorting through memories has become a burdensome task. One personality after another assumes control, each using vastly different methods to handle the task. When starting a new chapter, you play as a new character with new response cards. Okay. Spend all your greens to refresh all casts. Okay. So let's do this, right? Okay. Confirm. Wait, so this uses it? So what does that do? Oops. Oh. So I'm not sure if I did anything. I'm not sure if these are just. I forgot what the cards were earlier. Hmm. Alright, no Eureka. Success! Endless scrolls of messages spill across a small stream, like a noisy virtual neighbor, disregarding any notion of consent. There's something unusual in the way this dialogue is unfolding. Who in their right mind will greet a person missing for over a year with, "You're back," as if your last exchange has been a few minutes ago? I'll be willing to put money on it. You have no concept of time whatsoever. The prisoner requires no special insight to see it. The logistics on the other end of the screen is not the one he has previously been speaking to. You are not the logingus. Naturally, I'm not liquid. You're linguish. You can call me Lorenz Butterfly, if that name holds any meaning to you. As you wish, then, Lorenz Butterfly. He implies without resistance, reshaping the destination in his mind. Then, you're saying that he has vanished. Logingus. Wait, yeah, I can't pronounce it. I mean, that's right. One day he just up and disappeared. There's nothing left but an empty husk. A disaster in his wake. No one can say for sure what happened. Everyone has been scrambling ever since. It seems like we've been expecting him to just reappear and take back his garbage spot as easily as he left it. Then, you're searching for him as well? That's a generous assumption. But at least if we're talking about what it is I'm doing, then sure. As for why I keep doing it, let me paint a picture for you. I'm in a long abandoned office. How I got there is irrelevant. Let's just say a certain research institute security team dropped the ball. This place is empty, worthless, except for this 3-X6 computer, former property of your logistics. Getting it up and running without setting off any alarms wasn't easy. I'll say this 1,000 times before. Refined dragon tree resin is a disaster waiting to happen. Using it for any electronic device was madness. Now, the entire circuit board is crawling with these damn critters. This computer, much like the Logingus, has been weighed down by the utterly gratuity affinity of classic detail design. All things considered, the fact that it still functions is nothing short of a miracle. Laplace, Lorenz, thief, robber, researcher, arcanum, logistics. The prisoner ordered and reordered the words in his mind. Absence of ethnic weight. So far, no answer presents itself. The only thing of any use in here is the remote communication program. It's so damn clean, it almost makes me mad. Even more baffling is that this program is still running after all this time, and there's only one chat visible in your log. Yours. For someone the Logingus never mentioned to anyone else. Mr. Alfie, you two certainly had a lot to talk about. Your chat history reads like a infinite loop between June 12th and June 22. You dissected a single person over the course of 3,000 messages. From March to July 2005, you two spent 4 months fixating on whether holiday language exists, exchanging 1.2 million words. With a little editing, could pass for a landmark philological thesis. I have to say, it's a bizarre thing. You're like some kind of ghost in a machine, a hallucination he conjured. So, what are you? An undercover Laplace agent? Or maybe Just an imaginary friend. I'm not Laplace. As for being his friend, I wouldn't know how he defines us. We merely exchange our thoughts when the occasion arises. Alright, you're touchy about calling them a friend. That's fine. I wouldn't be surprised if Liquid felt the same way. I suppose that makes you something of an unofficial advisor to Laplace. My responses are not confined to Laplace in an institution, nor were they reserved to the linguistic question alone. Oh, so you just answer anyone but about anything? Why's that, Alfie? Did you know everything? It's a bit egotistic, unless you're actually a program. Just some old process running on a loop in a dusty thing. Oh, maybe that's why they kept you on. I'm not a program. Thank you for your honest answer, Alfie. And yet, oddly enough, I feel more confused about you than ever. No matter, I think your response might somehow be more mechanical than a program. So, let's change the subject. I wanna get... Okay, wait. How come I'm not getting no blues? There we go. Confirm. Oh, okay. Okay. We don't need yellows that much. What the? Okay. Ah, nothing we need. Let's confirm it. Oops. Was it just, come on. I'm not sure. Okay, so we. All right. All right. Good enough. Okay. So we could get it in the next round, I believe. Go with this. Oh, I can't cast it. I thought we could cast it twice. Success. So solution is solution. Max Eureka, -1. Alright. 5. 2 books rest upon the unpolished wooden table before him. One book bears the title Meaning and Mental Phenomenon, Vanilla's first edition, 1921. The other, Structured Analysis of Symbolic System, Selected Philosophy Propulsion, 1918. The pages are aged and yellowed, and the first cover is adorned by the precautionist slip of paper with the words, "To my dear friend Alfie, Ligwit." The book rests against each other at the calculated 20-degree tilt, an arrangement that forms a structure both intelligible and functional. Problems do not truly exist in the gradient of complexity. They are, at the core, just a series of problems. Every problem must have an answer, and each answer, in turn, may lead to a transitive. That is how it is, isn't it? You know, I dabble in a little side business, purely for the enjoyment of it, which has led me to some truly unusual encounters. With a screen-bound conversation claiming to possess all the answer to the universe. Now that hit my top 3 most bizarre for sure. Second place, an arcanist who was erased from the very fabric of society. A few years back in Luxembourg, I was researching an arcanist when, overnight, he simply ceased to exist. Maybe it was a curse. Whenever it was, everyone forgot all about him, which, in turn, made my research obsolete. Apologies, I find I enjoy extrapolating from and deciphering my subject's mind until I get a full grasp of them. It's really the only way to find some joy in the work. As for the strangest of them, as for the strangest of them all, it was something that happened in 1999. I was in Cambridge, sitting in a philosophy class, when the bird-headed professor suddenly stopped mid-sentence and declared that being a philosophy professor was the most absurd profession in the world. No sooner than that, he left and resigned his post. Another investigation cut abruptly short. Thief, assassin, sociopath, Laplace, Lorenz. The scattered words solidified, locking into a discernible pattern. This time, the prisoner has his answer. You're an assassin with the talent of analysis, with the logistics at the latest of your targets. If you're looking for the logistics location, I cannot help you. At least not yet. Your identity is irrelevant. I simply do not know. External truth, but what compels such unguarded honesty? Perhaps because he is less of a threatening conversation partner than program. Don't be so hasty, Alfred. For researchers and assassins alike, truth is like La Baba del Diablo, thousands of strands, impossibly entangled, forming patterns that twist into incomprehensible messes. But what you mistake for incomprehension is merely the first flicker of the truth, of the clue. Tell me about your work, you and your logistic. I want to see what kind of cosmic ember your twin intellects has sparked. The logician and I, or to be exact, he and the idealist, has been engaged in the pursuit of perfect logistics framework. Is that so? Then, you believe in the possibility of a perfect language? There are languages whose phonetics are widely regarded as elegant, and others valued as a communication precision. Yet among them all, I found no single language that embodies perfection. Yet the idealist is determined to create a language that tolerates no vagueness, one in which every term is precisely defined and controlled. In this endeavor, he and the logistics are aligned. The logistics held only by buildings and maintaining rigid definitions would be able to erect a true foundation of metaphysics. Completing this task will eradicate the notion of subjectivism that has persisted for a century, and resolve the Gnostic contradiction of imperial inquiry. Each of them sought to create a legitimate framework capable of encapsulating their own understanding of reality. I see why you got along so well. Someone's coming. We had to put this on hold for now. The details of your perfect language model. I have a feeling they hold more pieces of the puzzle behind the legitimate disappearance. I will unravel the lababas de delablo. The words twist and distort before the prisoner's eyes. They unfurl in a band of the digits and keystrokes, their logic forming an entire world and revealing to the prisoner a sight never before seen. The dust-covered office door opens as a security officer storms in. Identify yourself. What are you doing here? The entire floor is off limits. Me? Oh, I just happened to be passing by and noticed the door was open. If you want to point fingers, maybe start with whoever left this place unlocked. Step away from that device, ma'am. You're in a direct violation of Appendix 3, Section 68 of the LSCC Safety Management Ratification. According to protocol, I have no choice but to... Hold on. This is a piece of history right here. You need to respect its delicate circuitry, handling it with care. Ah, great. Now you're gone and riled up the critters. A swarm of critters surge through the machine. And the abandoned office erupts into an all-consuming blaze. Well, let's just hope Liquid really is dead. Alright, last one. I had to snooze on the ad, so we got another 5 minutes, I think, before ad pops up. Okay, we want to get 3... Do we need armor? Don't think we need armor. Alright, let's go with this. Now what else we're trying to get? What is the minus things for? Oh, I can't select them. Okay. Let's go with that. Alright, I think we can just reset it. Nice. That's what we get. Come on. Aww. Can we get higher numbers? Alright, not bad. Oh, wait. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Oh, oh no! Clicked on the wrong one, but alright, so I messed up on that one. I'm trying to do the dice thing. What? No blues. Alright, we got a blue. Okay. Come on, blue. Nice blue. Alright. That worked out well. What the? Blues! Okay, we got one blue. Okay. Oops. Ah, okay, I messed up that one. Oh, save it for next round. Save the Eureka for next round. Alright, go snooze again. It's locked. Alright, so. What? It made me waste my, Okay. Wait, so if I had blue all the time, that means I could have been using this a lot. Alright. So if I pronounce it right, so third telephone, El Gastona. The other party online indicators turns gray, never to light up again. I rather enjoy talking to our friends from the computing center. They're such a diverse bunch, always thoroughly interesting. Friends? Interesting, really? Textbook psychopath hidden behind the veil of academia. Is that what you're considering interesting? As for this remorseless predator who delights in dissecting others, all they've done is flail about looking for clues to find their vanished prey. But they aren't our problems yet. The only fitting destination for an Al-Qaeda's criminal is Kamala Prison, right beneath our feet. If circumstances allow, we'll ensure this assassination gets an invitation. Maybe she's too caught up in her research. We shouldn't impose undue interpretation of her words, considering how language itself defies definition. Analysis wait, Analyzing the inner logic of language grants insight into both the universe and our place within it. You're starting to sound like the logistics. It's a alluring thought, after all. Isn't the transcendentally we seek inextractable link to the definition nature of reality? The logistics has posited the language in merely a total of per person, just as the word is the totality of fact. The direct mapping between the stems suggests that the world possesses an inherent logistic essence. Then, it is still language that we may uncover the fundamental essence. The world has no inherent essence. The transcendental we see cannot be articulated through language. I won't even entertain the idea. Even your antipathy to the concept demands at some level that you have studied it. Merlin, like when you wrote that scathing review of our young novelist's manuscript? You can't deny it. You finished reading. Alfie did. By your logic, we are merely constructed identities from the fragment of Alfie's infinite reflection mind. We are Alfie. Your rhetorical prowess is admirable, but not when I'm the target. Why not invest this effort in your theories? Tell me, Zahar, have you found your single-sided coin yet? A coin that shows observe and reverse, comprehensible only to a delectable lens, yet never the same in any two pairs of eyes. Why don't you tell me first, when did this pursuit of transcendentality become our excuse for escaping reality together? Wait, so I'm guessing all these characters so far, like his different personalities. So I haven't found it yet. The success for my search is not dictated by my efforts, nor by the whim of interest. Huh. I will find that coin, but when I do, it will come to me in some unguarded instance, a moment that defies all efforts. Still, to get there, I must study it endlessly, until it is indistinguishable from my very being. The futile class of thoughts dissolve into nothing. In a place where the border of reality and drift collides and blurs, the prisoner takes a hold of the black radio inscribed with arcane symbols. He adjusts the dial, shifting through the frequency. Next channel. Now, doesn't that just feel great? Sink into it. Alright, so now he's the idealist. A poet whose tongue isn't elegant enough to express the ever-flowing ideas in his mind. This character specializes in dealing damage through his mastery of Eureka. So there's a universal die now? Oh wait, so everything is Eureka's? The idealists seek an all-encompassing language and can convert ordinary memory die into a universal die that can be used for any purpose. So that means if I reroll this die, would it still get purple? Yeah, we'll go stick with this. Got low numbers though. Wait a sec. Oh, so okay. So I need to generate Eureka to do some of my moves. Alright, so we got high numbers. Okay, keep the die. Right, so we unlocked Further Truth. Gain 1 stack of musing. When Eureka changed, deal 3 damage to random enemies and gain 2 armor. A soothing voice raises from the speaker, warping within the coils, reshaping itself into something that defies comprehension. To all you faithful arcanists out there, followers of the suffering, devotee of the mass, this is the Pan America broadcast, brought to you by the Mantis Victory. A single spark of arcana radiance is all it takes for one extreme to dissolve into the opposite. A wisp of static seeps through between the words. From the demented repetition of classical composure to the relentless assault of bad news, from literary autopsy to the vogue of tragic radio play, every note, every word, every sorrow is just a little touch of the dial away. Pantamerica Arcanist Radio, bringing you the latest voice of the McMurdo port. Antarctica is still basking in aurora radiance today. That glowing tide will keep gushing into the sky and hovering over the world until time itself breathes its last. I wonder, listeners, how does the sky weep where you are? Is the storm raging, or has the sun fallen? Let us relinquish the moment together on the last evening on Earth. Hello, Miss Grace. Also, they meet Miss Grace. Extends my sincere regards to the preacher. Though a static and soft, steady breath emerges, quick, restless, and measured by the precisely 106 beats per minute. The line is open. A listener from Oyushka is now on the air. Pan America Arcanist Radio reaches the ear of the devoted across continents, from Los Angeles to San Pablo, from the chisel of Yushu to Ushsuza. Our drama has captivated arcanists everywhere. But you, sir, you are a mere human. That is an enigma in itself. I say, mere, but you are anything but ordinary. That much is clear. Years has passed since Mr. Forgot-Me-Not and I last spoke. A mere intersection of research, nothing of significance. There is nothing exceptional about me, except the fact that I cannot leave this place. I will speak plainly, Miss Grace, so long as you can find reason to listen. This station has many listeners, but none quite like you. When Eureka changed, okay, so I can still use it, huh? Alright, let's see. 8 damage. Yeah, let's do the 8 damage one. We get higher numbers. Okay. I guess these are good numbers. Oh, I have no more Eureka. Alright. Let's see, took all my 2, 6. Success. Describing the idea, double the current Eureka. The radio host's face is a mosaic of countless others. Kaya, Grace, Cecilia, Newman, names without weight, faces without permanence. She drifts unseen, a colorless moth in the dark, an existence without self. From the mirror, they sigh as one, a chorus laced with disdain. So alike and so ill-fated, one condemned to remember, yet commanded to forget. A sorcery without an audience, keepers of shameless secrets, lost in the tragedy of his own illusion. And so, hyperdemesia is no blessing, it's a curse without cure. This story begins in San Francisco, 1990. Our protagonist is a young girl called Cecilia, lost in the flow of things. Somewhere between 18 and 22, she speaks with a low Saxon lilt. Behind her, the cry of a black-fronted piping gull sounds. So precise it could be real. She may actually be from Bermuda, Bloomnell. A arcanist in search of an exit, yearning to slip beyond the grasp of thoughts, phantoms, and power's unseen hand. There is a place she knows, one where the sun does not shy from those who seek hidden truth. The Manus Victicte. Children of the Sticker, keepers of heresy, zillions of the arcane. They are as mighty straw amidst the current of evil, never still, always moving. Of course, they'll never turn away astray. The things she fears remain unrealized. She has taken in and reshaped. For the cause, she became Kaya, became Miss Grace, then Newman, then Cecilia. The tree has shed its leaves. A foreign branch took their place. Who she has been no longer matters. She became another again and again, until even time forgot what once grown there. The whispers of innumerable voices gather on the other side of the white noise. This Monday edition of the Ushio Time reported of the sinking of the Free Breeze. Among the survivors, some claim to have seen a great number of islanders aboard. Adored with seashells ornaments, there is reason to believe that some of the Nukatai may have forsaken their homeland. We hear now, Lewis, reporting from the scene, why they departed. We cannot say. Was it the allure of modern civilization, or a promise that somewhere in the further west, a river of mortality awaits? Their arrival was a moment of wonder, but by the time the night faded, they were already lost. A sound hangs in the air, almost a sob. A young lady does not weep. She merely breathes. Her sorrow measures in time. Her grief a part of rhythm and existence. And so, this gripping incident reaches a tragic epilogue. The fate of the people sealed over nothing more than a show. So let's see, we want to get blues. I don't think any yellows. Alright, we'll keep that. Wait, so I'm wondering, I'm gonna try it, but am I wasting it if it's This is what happens. Alright, so I didn't waste it. Or oh wait, was it using the extra Eureka's to attack? Is that what I'm thinking, or am I wrong? Alright. Alright. We'll keep this number. There's the nose low, but okay. Wait, I can still do 8. Okay. And round. Wait, we're on the last phone. Let's see, was it Contins Completeto? Cloneta, wait, Cluyenton Completon. I don't know. Falling back into the river, the idealists idly pressed the power switch. Yet the progress performance of a disorder and delirium has already reached its end. The radio plays no more. A name carried in whispers. A pento-octagon of Kamala, where every question finds its answer. I quite like the stories that travel up from the telephone lines. The stranded, the deluded, the ones forever haunted by riddles, without solutions, they come here, drawn by force unseen, by paths not meant to be traveled. They ask, they see, they seek. They wander through lives, fray at the edge, tangled in paradox and reality. Do you feel nothing in the face of these challenges? Do you realize that you can shape what we have here into something that holds actual meaning? This all leaves me feeling somewhat lost. Have we found clarity or more confusion? I'm not sure. But it's already taken up too much time, idealists. Do you remember what you set out to do at the very start? Of course I do. My poems. I will never forget it. The idealist scans the confine of his cells in panic. Finally, he finds it. a tiny fissure in the wall. Beneath this crumbling plaster, I name it A History of Eternity, for within it lies poetry without end, the very source and medium of my great epic. The delicate contour speaks of me of sorrow. With every passing day, the cracks extend a little further, and so your poems will never reach its final line. There will be a way. If this endless and sorrowful poem is to be conveyed with all the elegance and exactitude it deserves, then I must construct a language worthy of it. One all impassing, unhindered by epigology, not a consumption illusion, but something absolute, precise, essential, a language of creation, one that shall unshackle every artist and poem alike. So, that's what you've been discussing with the logistics all this time. Your perfect language. Plural QC, but now, with the logistics gone, our language birth hangs in limbo. That is the tragedy of the telephone. We speak, yet we remain strangers to each other, and he, perhaps, to himself most of all. But I will continue onward with new projects. Poems, shaped by many hands within these walls, a curated collection of the imprisoned tongue. Within them, I will discover the sentimental method behind every language. Through that, I will ensure the opening lines are flawless in their meaning. Until then, I will host our literal salon, wandering through this literature labyrinth with the intent to build an exit someday. But for all your efforts, the poem remains unwritten, unexecuted. Not even a single word has been committed. You are lost within your literal labyrinth, lost in infinite inquiries, so much that even your name has abandoned you, idealist. Do you even remember who you are? The poet, the writer, the pioneer of thought, the withered. He stares at the sorrowful crack in the wall. Who am I? This line stirs once more with another call from the outside world. It never ends. Lift the receiver and vanish into the interplay of reality and perception. To lose meaning is to lose yourself. In the end, he will vanish within his own story. It defies reason. Why haven't we reached Transcendentalmentum? Not even the door seems within sight. I cannot fathom it. Is all this meaningless? Are we condemned to stand on the edge of that which cannot be spoken? How does one bring about the end of the endless? Alright, so this is the new character we get for the board game. A philosopher who tries to extract a unified image of the memory of all things. The character can enhance cards' effect by influencing die values. And these are his die powers, or cards. Eureka dice can be considered attack or defense die. Alright, so deal damage based on the value of the dice consumed. Gain armor, and then... oh, this is new. Introspection. Gain 1 stack of ideal Phoria. Okay. Let's play the board game. Alright, so we got... let's see. Second. Alright, I'm gonna get one blue out. I don't think I need yellow. I want to try to get another red. Alright, so I guess that's good. Wait a sec. The most 6. Oh yeah, that's what I've been trying to, but like, you know, for some of the colors, I want to try to get 3, because when I'm not rolling a universal die, it could be a different color. But I think the value is better on this last part. Wait, you can use... oh really? Wait. Oh, I didn't know that. I thought it had to be the same color. Alright, so I'm just gonna use the regular ones and now use. I'm not sure what the 4 is. We'll do that. Wait, we'll do that first. Wait, Eureka. Did I do anything? No. Alright, so I might have just wasted a row. Alright, so I didn't know that 6 is the cat for the other colors too. Don't think I'm gonna get anything. That's locked. Nah. Does it do anything? Okay. Okay, that's okay. We got those 6s. I'm gonna get this. Hopefully, get a red on this one. No red. Okay. Let's do. Okay, nice. So we got another card. Questioning. Add and roll 1 short memory die. The wind whistles. It cascades over the Atacama Plateau, skirting the sands along the highway. Oh, thank God. I finally actually got through. Please don't hang up, sir. You wouldn't believe what I just been through. Listen, we're stranded on some highway in the middle of nowhere. Want to know what I see? Wait, what I can see? Well, sand. Sand dunes. Endless sand dunes. No village. No teepees in sight. Only a highway, half buried beneath the desert. Wolves lurking behind the dunes. Not even a single cactus. There's a sign just ahead. It says, Kunta Completa. Don't don't worry about my pronunciation. Some of these I can't pronounce. It says that we are on the Qantas completion. It's impossible. I lived in Antofagasta long enough to know there's no such road. There's nothing else here apart from this phone booth. Weird, isn't it? A road to nowhere, with the strange relic of something that once was, and somehow, it's now my only hope. I dialed every number I could think of. Emergency service, roadside assistance, the publishing house, the university, the bank. Nothing. Not a single connection. I was about to lose my mind. I'm so half convinced this phone booth is nothing more than a hallucination. But then I caught sight of your number. An impossible coincidence. It had been scribbled on the back of the manuscript, lying forgotten in my car, with a scuffy written note. He can answer any questions. Call it an impulse, a feeling. I can't explain it, but I called your number, and against all reason, it's gone through. Thank God. I was beginning to think I wound up in hell. Hello, ma'am? Please, just call me, the literary critic. That's what my colleagues call me, mockingly. Of course, they think I'm hopelessly out of my depth, a clueless fraud, an imposter in the world of letters. But there's no use dwelling on it now. I accepted the name, just as I accepted the weight of this job. Oh, that's right. I forgot to mention, I'm an editor working for the HA Publishing House. You know, the Forgotten Crows, the portrait. Ring any bells? An editor? Wait, is that Doris or the or what is, I forgot how to pronounce her name. Very perspective, sir. In fact, it's precisely why I'm out here stranded on this contest complice. It's my friend's Liz's birthday, see? We were supposed to go to the reserve. We were going to visit the geyser and the valley, the flamingos, the little desert town, all the things you love. The colonial architect, abandoned settlement, remnants of religion, history, natural landscape, geometry. It's supposed to be a perfect day. Then I noticed something in the back seat. Manuscript I was sure you already had been submitted. I sent them to the publishing house yesterday, and yet here they are. So I had to turn back to drop these manuscripts off at the publisher. But Liz, she wasn't pleased. We argued. By the time I looked back on the road, everything has changed. We've been driving in circles for, what, 2 hours? 3? I don't even know anymore. There's nothing but sand stretching out in all directions. Except for a sign marking this place as a Conta Complete. And this strange phone booth. If you truly answer anything, sir, then answer this. What do I do next? Alright, so rule 6 is... Come on, up, got rule 6. Should I just save? Wait. Be 6 damage, 7 damage. Wait, no. Wait. Let's see. One again, okay. Let's see. One. 6, nice. Let's see. Okay, so let's do just 3. Come on, high number. Alright. Okay, 5. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna keep. Oh, I got locked. What the? Oh, come on, give me a different number. Okay, 6. I guess we can do armor. We could do this. All right. Okay, nice. We got good numbers. Oh. Come on. Nothing good. Okay, let's do the 6-6. Maybe we'll beat this one right here better. Wait, is this, was that like weakness or something? That side? Oh yeah, I should have rolled them. Okay. Nothing's locked, right? What the? Give me all these crappy numbers. Can I get... Oh, I can't... Oh, sorry. Wait. Okay, let's see. Come on, give me a... What? What? Alright. Two sixes with four Ryukui. Okay. I'm still... Yeah, that... I'm still, like, confused, but I think I got it a little bit. Inspection. Gain vision based on the number of memory die. Okay. Part 5. So... Is this good or not? The expectation? Also for all these bad numbers. 662. Right. Right. Yes, I see it. Yep, this is... Yeah, this consumes the actual die number. So when you... Let's see... When you use a card, he adds the Eureka to the number and consumes 1 Eureka. Okay. Is this that? Wait. Can I do this? What's this give me? I'm not sure. Okay. Wait, so that gave me extra... Oh, so it gave me 1... Okay. We're getting lucky. Okay. Oh wait, maybe... Alright, let's do all 6s. Okay. Active interest stripped. Oh, nothing left. Alright. Use all of them since we can't do anything else with the die, right? We go blue. Nope. Let's use all the things again. We don't need defense for now, right? Nice, we got 2 6s. Nice, got another one. Alright, so I guess we could finish up this guy, right? Come on, blue. Okay. I guess we'll use those for the extra dice. Yeah. Oh, wait, no, before that. We get another blue. Okay, okay. Alright, might as well do the armor. Alright, then. What the? Alright, not good. Oh, I couldn't even attack you if I just saw that was locked. So if I did get enough red, I couldn't attack anyway. Nothing good. Let's do this attack. Six. Okay. So 3. We'll try that in a sec. Alright, there we go. The driest wind in the world. Wait, is there an ad coming out soon, or I might have to snooze it? Or did I... 10 minutes ago, 10 minutes. The driest wind in the world, salt mountains, deserts, and the infinite horizon of red and brown. A highway without an end. It looks like they were right all along. I really am a fool. Liz couldn't take it anymore and walked off. She left me, left the car, just walked into the desert without looking back. I couldn't stop her. I couldn't even explain. I don't even know if there was anything I could say. All I know is that the desert isn't a safe place for someone to go walking around all on their own. She has every reason to be angry. Why did I turn around? I let a stack of paper, a manuscript that might never even be published, destroy her perfect day. I can't even decipher these manuscripts. The writing, the literature, none of it speaks to me. Where's Archimboldi 4 chapters in, and not a trace of him? He's the book's most important character, so why has he disappeared from his own narrative? Why is Camilla full of nothing but restless spirits, and why is it that the dead can talk to the living? What compels Pierre Menard to rewrite Don Julio? Who can one man produce a text identified to another, word for word? Why must the narrative unfold these fragmented dialogue? Flashbacks, always with flashbacks. Where did San Diego and Alperzum actually meet, if they ever met at all? Can you give me an answer, Miss Elfie? Mr. Elfie? Why is the world of words like this? Perhaps I've been looking for meaning where there is none. I guess this was never the right job for me. I see that now. The publishing house is barely scraping by. And honestly, who still has the luxury of reading these days? It won't be long before the Antifascista branch shuts its door for good. I can't do a damn thing to stop it. I don't even understand what I'm supposed to be doing. We all keep at it, but what's the point? And nothing about this place has meaning to you. Then, the simplest solution is to let it go. That's it. Yes, I see. Thank you, sir. You're absolutely right. Sunset. A crimson radiance spilled across the boundless sands. With a heavy sigh, Monique slumps against her car, burying her face in her hands. Footsteps crunches through the sand behind her. Then the sound of leather soles on loose stone. She lifts her head in disbelief. I'm sorry, Monique. I shouldn't have left you alone. I just needed a moment to pull myself together. Come on, let's head back. You're right. There's still time to make it. We still have time for dinner, and as an added bonus, you won't get fired. This is exactly the best time to be unemployed. No, I'm the one who should be saying sorry. Me, Cortisone. Forget the publishing house. I'm done with that place. Monique grabs the manuscripts and, with firm conviction, tears it to shreds. Wait, Monique, what are you doing? To hell with the stories. To hell with everything else. Today's your birthday, Liz. All that matters to me is you. Let's go. We'll follow this road, no matter where it takes us. Even if we lose our way, even if we never find our destination. I can't think of anything more romantic. Can you? Can you? Monique, Hop in. I'm gonna give you a birthday you'll never forget. You only turned 27 once. Me no more. This is already the most wonderful birthday gift I could ever wish for. This day belongs to just you and me. I'll remember it for the rest of my life. The engine rumbles as the car starts up again. The desert wind lifts the scattered manuscript scrapes. The torn fragments dance on the breeze, momentarily relieving their title, The Rise and Fall of Sanity. Ricoletta. Then, as swiftly as it rose, the wind subsides, and the manuscripts, the words, and the mystery phone number on the back are consumed beneath shifting red sands. A red sedan speeds down an unknown highway, shrinking from sight until it ultimately vanished into the horizon. Wait, there's a fifth phone. La Biblioteca de Babel. Here, we will play through a series of stages with random encounters. Entire set resets after defeating the final boss. Wait, so this is so this stage is all repeatable. So it changes. Let's get started. In the Biblioteca de Babel, we can play as any character of our choosing. In each stage, you encounter random phenomena. Defeat them to earn random rewards. The Biblioteca de Babel will restore as its original form after the final phenomena is defeated. May you reach the eternal truth within these endless cycles. So is usually the last guy the best? Because I kind of forgot what the other skills were. Okay. Alright, thanks for the help. I'm gonna choose the last guy again. See. Alright, nice. Should I just go for an attack or? So 6 will be 18. Wait, so that means for this one, I should have used it before I started the rolls? Is that what I'm thinking? Let's do the attack. Right? One. Let's do one. And round. Oh, I couldn't do that. Okay, I see. Okay, I see. Wait, let's see. Last one. Further truth. Okay. I could probably knock one of them out with the. Okay. So I could probably get rid of one of the teams. Nice finish. Wait. What are we rolling for if they're all dead? Oh, nothing good. So nice, we got pretty good numbers. Yep. Oh, really? I see. Success. Did the universal die? Wait. Starting a round. When playing a response card, add and roll. So does it work? One of the one adds second and third. All right. 5. Not getting 6s. Alright. Alright, got a 6. Alright, last row. Okay, nice. Got 6s. Gonna do the damage. Success! I did actually roll? Alright. Alright, so definitely we don't want the top one. Wait, so, but doesn't it, at the end of the round, -1 Eureka? Wait. Oh, okay, I see. Alright, we'll try the first one then. Okay. I didn't realize he had that much HP. Should I do the damage and then the muse? Should I do that run, right? Or... Yeah, okay. Okay, I see. Yep. We got it locked. Huh. Let's see. Consume. Okay, that and then. Okay, I see. How many stacks do we have? 2 stacks. Nice, we got him down to lower than us now. Also, that's what that means when it's like -1 at the end of the round. So whenever it changes, it deals the damage. So that's a nice combo. Hey. No sixes. Wait a sec. What are we getting after? Let's do that. Yeah. So that, yeah, that's a nice combo for for the last guy, the character you can choose. Again, another pursuit of the ultimate truth has been proven futile. Yet futility is but a part of the eternal cycle. In the endless stories and selfless reality, the cycle itself becomes one of its meaning. Hello? The Bibliothèque de Babel has been reset. Tap anywhere to exit. Okay. So that's kind of neat. So I'm guessing this is just repeatable. And it's the same thing. I guess we could check the survey before we did we finish everything? Wait, complete. Alright, so we still have to do it 3 more times, so we'll type that next time. Let's check out the survey. Hopefully it's not a long battle. Let's see how he plays. I guess I will keep the people that they have success. Let's see which one is. What is his moves? Okay, that. Okay, buff and attack. Okay. He's glitching. Oh, he changes to his old outfit too. So we got 2 waves. Let's see, any more we could do. Let's cast some more of his spells. Let's see. 1. Alright, check what his ultimate looks like. Thank you for the raid, Leo Lily. How's everything? How's your stream? I know you were doing a collab with some people. We're playing Human Fall Flat. Or did you do other stuff like art or music? Let's see. Debuff. Strong. Okay, so we that. 6. Nice. Well, thank you for the raid again. If you have to do any post-care stream stuff, like eating, snacks, you know, stuff like that. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. If you guys still don't know me, I'm Bloody Master. I used to do variety streams, so right now most of my main game is Reverse 1999. But I do other gacha games like Honkai Star Rail, Withering Waves, Genshin. But I've offline been playing mostly Icarus, a survival game, and Sky, Children of the Light. So I'm not sure if you play any of those stuff. But we just finished Alfie's story. We're just doing his survey right now to see how he plays through. I missed what his ultimate was. Wait a sec. Let's move stuff around. Alright, take care. Have a good rest. Thank you for the raid again. Let's add stuff on here. Let's see who. So it's only wait. Okay, I can still probably cast Barracola also. But I'm gonna probably do yeah, let's do Barracola. Wait, I chose Voyager. I messed up. Oh, so this is his ultimate. So it's a ultimate that happens after the turns, I guess. Wait, huh? I'm not understanding that ultimate. Alright, let's do everybody's house is geared. And buff. They're not down yet? I thought, okay, I thought those attacks was gonna knock this out to get to the second wave. Oh wait, there we go. Let's check what the sourceman says anyway. Self-channel, Alfie memorized the first 3 basic activity. Wait, the first... Okay, I'm not sure what that means. Let's move this over. Self channel.
Is this truly what we've been searching for?
Wait, so does that mean his ultimate is only good if I did his incantations?
Nothing but a mockery of capricious fate.
So I'm guessing if it's was it better to do the merging before I do his ultimate? Alright, so let's see. High numbers.
Yeah, he will know too.
Okay, it's that then.
Always
I was just wondering, like, for you,
microphysical power.
I don't know what do you prefer to be called? I wasn't sure. Getcha Raven or Geisen Raven. What's your main party team?
What is that question?
Raven. Okay. What's your main? I know you only played for like what 2 weeks or so, but what's your favorite lineup or main party that you go with? Yeah, she's kind of cool for the initial one where it does the thing where it does like the her special sometimes if you time it right. Else it just messes up your other character's attack. Some I'm guessing like did you do yeah, I guess you did you do from chapter 1 through everything till the farewell with Kreshka? Because I know you haven't earned enough Phenolion cans to unlock the other reflection chapters. Okay, we'll do Offie.
Always on you. Is this truly what we've been searching for? All forms of power at your fingertips.
What did you think of chapter 1? I know a lot of people wanted Snyder to be a character. Yeah, where like it brings you to like another world once the storm happens, and it's and what you were in right now before is nothing like it was before. Yeah, she is playable, but yeah, it's only on those different mini games. I mean, there are some stages where you use her. Uh, I know in one of the puppet theater games, you do use characters that are not that are not actually characters you could get. Because I know I had Forget Me Not on my team when I was in the puppet theater. I know people wanted to have him as a playable character too, but I haven't read anything that has had him that like show that he's actually available or not. Yep, playable enemy. Yeah. Cause I know like most of the chapter ones are pretty interesting, but like I'm not sure. Do you need like 2 cans or 1 can to unlock those reflections?